Most guys think a strong upper body takes a lot of different exercises. The optimal programs assume you've got unlimited time and a gym nearby. But to get stronger than 90% of men, you need 4 exercises done twice a week, all with 3 pieces of equipment that easily fit at home. This is what I and over 200 other men do in our community, Warrior Society. So here are the 4 exercises and exactly how to structure them. The pull-up is the king of upper body exercises. Nothing builds your back like this move. And that's crazy, but if you can do just 10 clean pull-ups, you're already stronger than 95% of men out there. It mainly hits your back, your biceps, and the back of your shoulders. That's what builds this V-shaped physique. But notice I said mainly. It's because each of these exercises I'm gonna show you today hits many more muscles than that. For this one, all you need is something to hang from. It can be any kind of pull-up bar or gymnastic rings. And if you can't do pull-ups yet, get yourself a resistance band. They are super cheap and you can do lots of things with them. Loop the band over the bar, put your foot in it, and now you can do pull-ups. Start from a dead hang with arms fully straight. When you pull, think about driving your elbows down to your hips, not pulling your hands to your chin. And then lower yourself all the way down to the dead hang. That's 1 repetition. Just make sure the negative portion is controlled. Don't drop down like a bag of potatoes. So that's how you build the back. Now it's time to hit the chest. You don't need a bench press when you have the dip. I like to think of it as an upper body squat. It's a powerful move for your chest, your triceps, and the front of your shoulders. The best tool for this at home is gymnastic rings. You can have deep bars too, but honestly, if you have rings, you don't really need the bars because rings do much more. They are cheaper, they take less space, and you can use them for tons of other exercises. Plus, every other move on rings is harder than on stable bars, so you can progress with them for much longer. If you can't do dips yet, again, you can use a resistance band. Loop it over the rings, put your knees in it, and you're good to go. Start at the top with arms fully straight and lower yourself until your elbows hit about 90 degrees. But don't go deeper than that yet. When your shoulders get stronger and more mobile over time, you can start slowly increasing the range of motion. So pull-ups. Make your back wide. But wide isn't the whole story. To actually look powerful, your back also needs to be thick. And that's when the inverted row comes in. It hits your back, your biceps, and the back of your shoulders, just like the pull-up, but from a different angle. And that angle is what builds the thickness. Wide and thick together is what gives you this powerful frame. Here the rings are again the best tool. If you've got this kind of low bar, it's fine too. But the rings let you change the height, so scaling the difficulty is easy. The trick is the body angle. The more upright your body, the easier it gets. The more horizontal, the harder. So we are just starting out, set the rings high enough to do the proper reps and lower them over time as you get stronger. Now we will push at the same angle. Everyone thinks push-ups are too easy, yet most men can't even do them properly. The push-up hits mainly your chest, your triceps, and the front of your shoulders. And the best part is you don't really need any equipment. Now I know what some of you are thinking. If push-ups are so good, why does everyone do bench press instead? First of all, it's probably because that's the gym's default. It's what everyone sees. Second of all, the progression is pretty straightforward. You just keep adding weight plates over time. But push-ups feel different. Most people don't know you can actually make them harder. So the only way they progress is by adding reps. Then they don't see any muscle gain, decide push-ups stopped working, and go to the bench press. Now think about it. The standard push-up is like benching the empty bar. Nobody benches an empty bar for years and then says the bench press doesn't work, right? Everyone knows that if you want to get stronger at the bench press, you need to keep stacking more weight plates over time. There is no other way. And the same exact principle applies to push-ups. But with push-ups, we progress by modifying the exercise itself. So here's what a clean push-up looks like and how to modify it. Keep your body in a straight line, from head to heels. Lower until your chest almost touches the ground. Keep your elbows back at about 45 degrees. Then press all the way up. If you can't do clean push-ups yet, just elevate your hands. The higher your hands, the easier it gets. Then gradually lower them as you get stronger. Once normal push-ups feel too easy, we move to harder variations like deficit push-up. This one is just like the regular push-up but with increased range of motion because you can go deeper. You're not limited by the floor. Another good option is the decline push-up, where you just elevate your legs. The higher your legs, the harder it gets. Or even the archer push-up is like the hybrid between the regular push-up and the one-arm push-up. I love this one. In the Warrior Society, we have a complete roadmap for every single one of these exercises. You start at one of the easiest progressions and then you just work up the ladder as you get stronger. It's like a game. So these are the 4 moves. But why only 4? Why not 10 or 12, like most guys do? The best workout isn't the most advanced one. It's the one you'll actually keep doing. If I was a bodybuilder chasing every single gram of muscle, I probably wouldn't train like I do now. My workouts would be way longer and way more complicated. But I'm not a bodybuilder, and I guess you're not either. Health is a big part of my life, but so is family and business. And that's why I'm optimizing my training for time efficiency and simplicity, so that staying consistent is easy. Here's how I actually train. I pick my exercises by movement patterns. That's just the basic way your body moves. The 4 main movement patterns are vertical pull, vertical push, horizontal pull, and horizontal push. Just like the exercises I showed you before. If I do these 4 consistently, I pretty much hit every single muscle I've got. Of course, not as hard as if I did separate exercise for every other muscle, but I still hit them. And that's the point. That's good enough. Because the part that matters the most is that I just keep going for years. And that I keep making it a little bit harder every single time I train. You can get strong with just 2 30-minute workouts a week. In each of those sessions, you just do the exercises I showed you with full intensity. So every muscle gets hit twice a week, and that's all you really need to build strength. If you train each muscle twice a week, you've got a lot of time to recover. And that's very important because muscles rebuild on the days you're not training. They don't grow during the training. They grow after that. If you train too much, they never really get a chance to fully repair. Now, this is just the upper body. The lower body workout would follow a similar structure, and that's exactly what I'm going to show you in the next video. Together, it will be 4 workouts a week to train your entire body, and that's still only 2 hours a week in total. Now, you can absolutely do this on your own, but if you want some help putting this all together, that's what the Warrior Society is for. When you join, everything you need to get started is already in there, laid out step by step, so you always know what to do next. But the part guys like the most is the community itself. It's where we hang out, keep each other going, and you can ask anything. And we will help you. I'm in there every single day to make sure you're never stuck. The link's in the description, and I'll meet you inside.